They're feisty, fun, and forever proud to call Cleveland home. You're watching Cribs in the CLE. Josh and Maria live.
What's up, Cleveland? Welcome to Cribs in the CLE. I'm Josh Cribs.
And I'm Maria Cribs, and happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I was hoping that you didn't notice what day it was.
No, it's because we got to go get some margaritas. We have to celebrate.
Okay.
Okay, come on, Josh. We got to go out there and celebrate.
It's all good. And it's a rainy day. It's one of those,
I'm cold. I had to put on my stuff now. Wait a minute. I got to bundle up.
It's one of those days that, again, I say this all the time, that you can leave the window open and take a nap.
No, we can't leave the window open because all the pollen and stuff from the last time we tried to leave the windows open. You see, you're trying to be cheap and not run the air conditioning.
The rain subsides.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
right. But happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Look, I want to get right to it.
Let's do it.
Now, remember yesterday that photo we put up of Will Smith? There's more to the story.
Okay.
Now, he's actually going to partner up with YouTube. That's him right there. He's going to show his transformation of getting his body back to the way that he wants it to be. So he's going to just basically journal his weight loss journey on YouTube. So I was thinking, Josh, maybe you and I could jump in on the action too, because you had me eating Taco Bell 3 times a day during draft week.
Hold on.
With the Krispy Kreme and then the Boston cream pie from Duncan, so maybe we need to do this with Will Smith as well.
I have you doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we already got a regiment. We already, you know.
The Taco Bell messed me up, and I had McDonald's yesterday. I don't know what we going through.
But I give you what you want. If you don't
give me what I know.
Okay.
If I ask for it, just keep driving. Say no.
No, then it's another issue.
And then we'll be arguing in the car, right?
Yes.
So anyway, if you want to see that, I think that's coming up soon. You can follow Will Smith on YouTube.
Yeah, I think
and then watch it. I feel like I'm gonna watch it to see what he's doing, but he got chefs and stuff, so that's different.
It is different when celebrities have all that, you know, especially
access.
When I played in the NFL, like I had a full-time masseuse, you know, and we had all these stretching, things like that, and
cafeteria with all those good things at the facility.
And normal people, you know, regular don't have that.
It's easier to diet when you have just good, healthy things just at your, you know, at your convenience. So I'm gonna see how it go, and then maybe I'll do it, and then y'all can watch my journey or something like that. I don't know, but look, okay. So I want to talk about this. Everybody's chiming in on Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson's relationship. Another woman has come out she was on some podcast, word of her mouth, saying that she slept with him back in January. Oh. And so I want to show you what Vivica Fox had to say about it, all right? Okay. Let's roll the video.
Time for Khloe to stop being a damn doormat for Tristan.
Yeah,
okay,
I just girl, you
girl. First of all, you are Kardashian, girl. I'm showing plenty of brothers lining up. They all just want to take a trip. You know what I mean? And do this and the third. I mean, at this point, do you really want this kind of man to be the a parental father figure to your children? The fact that he can't even respect mama. What foundation are you on? Period.
Well, you're teaching your daughter to accept that same kind of man.
Now, that's Selena Johnson right there from Chicago. You know, these ladies don't play, but I was thinking about the advice that they're giving them, and it fits because these are women that are experienced. They have wisdom. Right. So you should listen to it. I don't know, you know, I know sometimes when you're in love and you let things slide, but my thing with Khloe is you are already, you're making your own money, you got your own life, you don't need him. I know you have a child with him and you might feel obligated to continue that, but if he's not right for you, he's embarrassing you, you might need to let it go. And then one more thing I want to say, then when the girl came out and said that she slept with him back in January, how do you know they weren't on a break then? Because they're not married. Right. So it's crazy how people can just come and spew anything out there and it picks up traction. I hate that we got to talk about it, but I just wanted to show the advice that Vivica Fox and Selena Johnson
I think that was some good advice.
Yeah, what you got to say about it,
I think it was some good advice, and to each his own. It's hard to tell Khloe, you know, to leave her baby father alone when they have history. It's easier said than done. Even though you see the right thing, it's still easier said than done.
I say most women put up with things because of financial. Okay, I know he takes care of me. I really don't have nowhere to go. You start weighing your options. In this case, I don't see any options that need to be weighed. She makes her own money. She has her own career. You know,
well, it's not about money. It's it's
about love. Because I mean,
it's about love. It's about everything. Oh, you about to sing?
What's love got to do with it, baby? Tina said it the best.
Go ahead, baby.
But a second-hand emotion. I'm just gonna hum it because I'm gonna sing a little bit later. But
that's very gory, man.
I'm just saying though. Okay. So I don't know, but I just like to put the advice out there. It's just sad that we got to talk about it, but I mean, is everybody talking about it? So why not us? But something else everybody is talking about. Now I don't know, y'all might have heard this, but Bill Gates and Melinda Gates have officially filed for divorce after 27 years of marriage. It's going down. What is he worth? And what, $132 billion?
Yes.
So that has everybody shooting their shot. I want to show you some videos. And when you shoot your shot, what it is you trying to, you're trying to holler at somebody, let them know you available. Oh, I know y'all broken up and
You
things.
want to let people see other people?
Yeah, so look at this video right here. Everybody going to Twitter and they posting stuff. Let me see the first one.
Oh, man.
Josh, is that you?
Yeah.
You shot your shot?
Oh, man, yeah. So, this is me.
What, Josh?
Shooting my shot.
What you say? What you tweet her? What you say?
Hey, M, I know for the past 20 years your love life has been Microsoft.
Oh, my
But I've created a brand new server. Especially made to serve you. P.S. I own a MacBook Pro.
Y'all can come back to me. Wait a minute. Hold on. Microsoft, isn't that something he built?
Yes.
And so you're trying to say you go with the competitor Micro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I threw some puns in there.
So, okay, let me go ahead. So you gonna shoot your shot?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Well, I shot my shot too.
You
Exactly.
shot yours?
Put mine up there, y'all. Y'all got my picture up there? Yeah, I said, hey, big hand.
Oh,
you
my
know
God.
what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. You
Oh,
like that one? You
stop
like that one? You like that
Hey,
one? Josh?
get out of here,
I got one
man.
more though. You want to see one more?
Hey, all right.
I got one more, baby.
You got one more?
I got one more. I was
Okay.
like, I know Josh gonna probably throw one out there, but I'm aggressive.
You have to top me.
Show me. You got my next one? Uh-oh, hold on.
You have to top me, man.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
I didn't see no
You didn't see it? I was tweeting them like, hey, I just want to throw it out there. I know it looked like I'm married. I've been married 18, 19 years, but we can always get that money and then we can get back together. There's nothing stopping us from being together, Josh. So I just want to say, in case Bill do hit me back in my DMs and decide, Maria fine and she's right. I know what they say.
If Bill hits you back in your DM, I'm going to be right there rooting for
We
you.
got some more. Maybe we get
Get 'em, Maria.
Maybe we get the rest of them in the D block because we do have some more. So look, coming up next, how much do you know about kidney disease? Hear firsthand all about it from a famous rapper who's been battling it for years.
Yes, but first, speaking of battles, Maria and I go head to head with some hot takes when we return.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.
Hot take number one. Is it strange for two grown men to be roommates? Go to cleveland19.com/vote to give us your answers now. We'll get to those results at the end of the show. I'm going to vote during commercial. But
Okay.
I got this from comedian Little Duval.
Okay.
He put this post up on Twitter, and everyone was going crazy over it. What are your thoughts on it? There it is right there. He says, how are you, a grown man over 30, sharing a place with another grown man? That's a tweet that he put up right there.
So I was going to ask how old is grown because, when
over 30.
Yeah, right. Over 30.
Over 30.
All right. So if we go by that, there are expectations. I wanted to say this, and I wrote this down when you was like,
okay, go ahead.
It's expectations. When the subject is not a death, race, or sexuality, I think you can disagree heavily with dealing with roommates and being grown. Because your expectation is, especially if you're on a date, that man has it together. Even that woman for that aspect. But there are exceptions. The big city, New York, sometimes Chicago, when it's very expensive.
D.C., Washington, D.C., where you're from.
D.C.,
yeah.
These big city areas where you got this apartment, and the apartment is over $3,000.
Yeah.
Maybe even then, you need to downsize.
Yeah.
Move out to the burbs, do something like that. But there are expectations. If you're bringing a lady home, and then you're like, oh, that's my roommate. And the lady like, roommate? You got that Porsche outside, you got a roommate?
Okay, if you got a Porsche and you got a roommate, we might need to have, your priorities might be messed up.
But there are certain expectations.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with the expectations, but people might be like, oh, he fell on hard times.
Yeah.
That may be. But those hard times need to pass. You need to get your way out of it.
Yeah.
Right?
With an end goal in mind.
Right.
Saving some money so I can give me
You
a house
can't
later.
just be there. It can't be a permanent thing.
Okay, I agree with you. Hot take number two, let's go, let's get it. Look, you notice that your significant other is starting to let themselves go. Do you say something? Now, this is from the Will Smith. Now,
I thought...
we said this yesterday. I'm sorry, you might be in the worst shape of your life right there, but Will, you still look good.
So
Let's say your significant other, baby. Say me.
Yeah, well, say me then. Because you walked around the house, and you was like, hey, yeah, Josh. And I was like, and I felt insecure. You had Kimora doing it. Kimora punched me in the stomach. Izzy walks around, Pops. And y'all made me
Because
feel some type of way.
What we wanted to, we had to make you a little uncomfortable because you're not about to be roly-polying around me, Josh.
So I can't have the dad bod?
I want you to look as good as you did the day I met you.
I can't, okay. See, it's a double standard.
Because I'm getting finer with time.
Oh,
so what do I
my
look like letting you decline?
So, okay.
True or false?
True.
Look at all this.
But is it the same? Would it be acceptable for me to be like, oh, Maria, and me to have the kids come out, oh, mom, and be pinching you in places where you get a little flabby at times?
I mean, I
okay?
would want you to have me step my game up, like, and not in a disrespectful way, but if it's nothing to do with like a health issue or medication that you on, this Maria just being lazy, and usually she works out 5 days a week,
Right.
she's just going through something. Let me help motivate her in love. Definitely in love.
That's the thing. You have to do it
But I motivate
love.
myself. When I start noticing I'm getting that back fat, oh, Maria, you need to get to the gym
Everybody
ASAP.
don't have that motivation.
All right, well, can we get to hot take number 3?
Push each other,
number 3, baby.
Let's do it.
Come on, let's go. Look. Oh, would you return the money? Now, I want to show you this picture right here. Now, Josh, you showed this to me.
Okay.
Okay, remember what it said? It had, your ex sends you $4,000 on your birthday, and your current lover asks you to send it back. Would you? Josh, this yours right here. What you got to say about this? Well, she would. I'm like, we're going to have to break up.
I'm be like,
We ain't together now.
Stop it.
You want to match this? You want to double it?
I'll be like, babe, I done suckered her out of this money. And
Why you still talking to her, Josh? Why you still talking to her?
Because she gave us this money. And I keep putting the us. And it just to drown out, I'm like, you got to show the money, though. You got to be like, babe, she gave this to us, babe. It's for us. I suckered her. I got her.
You right.
And if she on the other foot,
give me 3,500 of it.
You know what?
What, Josh?
It's pride in a way, because being a man, if you was like, yeah, man, such and such gave me this, I'm like, for real?
Well,
like,
first of all,
I think initially I'd be upset, and then now, knowing what we got now, like how secure we are, I'll be like, man, well, shoot, tell him I need some. Tell him give me like at least 2 bands.
How you doing, man? Ask me want to shoot some hoops or something, man. Have them come on through.
I'll be like, put me on the text message.
My thing, when I see
Put me in the group text message.
When you showed me this, I'm thinking like, she talking too much. Why do your current lover need to know all that?
Ooh,
Why do he? I'm just saying though. Why are you? When you put it on Twitter, now he know now. I'm just saying. Some things are between you and the Lord, right?
Lord.
Am I
and
right?
That other one.
You gotta take it to the grave. Now
and
look.
That other guy.
Now the guy. Look. Coming up on the show, our next guest is known for his hit single "Shooting Star."
David Rush gets personal and has a very important message for us when we return.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.
Producer, recording artist, and motivational speaker David Rush is a busy guy, having worked on projects with Pitbull and even touring with him in his opening act.
Wow, yes, but he's also working to educate people about a potentially serious medical condition that caused him to go into kidney failure when he was in high school. Welcome to the show, David Rush and Dr. Jessica Coleman.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having us, man. Happy to be here.
Now, David, I want to start with you. Now, most guys, I'm not going to point any elbows, don't like to go to the doctor at all. So how did you know that something was wrong?
Oh, I was the same way at a young age. You can imagine in high school not wanting to go to the doctor, but I had to. I had a physical for football, so I had to go. And that's when they discovered I was protein in my urine, and I may have acute kidney failure at the time. And of course, you don't think those things can happen to you at such a young age, but it did. And it further progressed later on to my later years, to around 24 years old, when I was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney failure and ended up waking up on dialysis. So it is something that, it was shocking to happen, but like you said, man, we need to be more proactive in our health and get to the doctor, man, get those physicals done, get that blood work done, check those blood pressures. It's very, very important.
While this kidney failure is happening, you had to stay motivated. At the same time, you're writing these songs, hit songs.
Yeah.
What gave you the motivation?
Man, the motivation, it honestly came from my mother, man. It came from my mom. I'm a mama's boy. Rest in peace, Mom. She passed in 2012, but she was my inspiration. She was with me through this whole thing. I remember I wanted to give up at that point, right when I found out that I had got this disease. And when I told her I was going to stop doing it, she actually went out and bought me a radio with a microphone and some blank CDs and told me that I couldn't stop, and a notebook with a pencil. So from that point on, I never stopped doing music, and it kind of put me in the gear to continue to follow my dreams, man. So big up to my mother and all my family and friends. You know, I had a great support system, most definitely, man. And just my spirituality as well, too, kept me going.
Dr. Coleman, what are some early signs for people out there who never even heard of chronic kidney disease? What are some things that people should look for, and what should they know?
Unfortunately, oftentimes, just like what David experienced, is that it's actually pretty asymptomatic. So we really encourage doing routine physicals, routine checks with your doctor, because this is something that can be easily discovered on just basic laboratory workup. But of course, if that's not being done, those annual exams aren't being done, oftentimes it really can go undetected, unfortunately.
Yes, and doctor, can you tell us about the impact of this chronic kidney disease and how it affects, you know, not just everybody, but specifically Black Americans as well?
We know that chronic kidney disease disproportionately affects the Black community. We know that, for example, 30% of folks who are on dialysis, or ESRD as we call it, requiring some sort of dialysis support or transplantation, like David's really path and journey has kind of bent and woven through time, we know that over 30% are Black Americans. And so having that disparity is really something that we want to highlight. We also want to highlight some of the associated conditions that we can see. People think kidney disease, and I'm sure David can attest to this, when you first start on that journey, that you don't think of the other disease spectrums that are associated. Things like anemia, low blood count, hyperkalemia, a high potassium level, things that don't seem to intersect but really unfortunately do. So that's what we're here to do today, is to educate patients and provide really a discussion guide, kind of a starting point. Please feel free to check out the website unfilteredkidneyconversations.com, because that will really, I think, help motivate patients and start that conversation off.
Right. I'm glad I'm hearing this story, because I think usually, just in my being ignorant to things, I thought that kidney disease was something that probably affected people who may be heavy drinkers or, you know, not had the healthiest diet. So I'm glad that you guys are informing us, because the fact that David developed this in high school is something that we should all know.
Especially in sports as well.
In sports as well, healthy individuals. So thank you guys so much. Now, David, I got to ask you before we go, are there any new hits or any songs on the horizon for you?
Some Cribs in the CLE exclusives?
Oh, man, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Got a whole bunch of stuff coming, man. You can check me out on any streaming platform. Just type in David Rush, and also check me out on unfilteredkidneyconversation.com. I partnered up with AstraZeneca to do this work, and, you know, I got 2 world tours going, music, and I got this going on, man. We got to educate the people and make them dance at the same time.
You are truly blessed. Hey, much health and much success to you all. Thanks, Doc. Thank you guys for stopping by. We have more Cribs in the CLE when we return. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Maria, we're on the show. I don't know who you're talking to.
Melissa ain't even.
Maria.
Oh, my bad. I'll call you back, Bill. All right, sorry about that. Welcome back to the show. Now, look, let's get to our megaphone poll results. Let's get to the megaphone poll results.
Get Bill in trouble.
Is it strange for 2 grown men to be roommates? 60% said yes, 40% said no. That's what I'm saying. It's split, especially when, you know, like, even different cultures, they believe in staying and living in a home with your family.
That's not the same thing.
I'm saying until you get a certain amount of money to provide for yourself. So it depends on your situation. If you're trying to save money, if you have an end goal in mind, I'm all for it.
Right.
Now, look, we want to get back to some of those people shooting their shots at Bill and Melinda Gates. Look at this one right here. Look at this video. Okay, so he said this could be us. Now, you see the lady over there making it rain on them while they dancing?
That's me and Melinda right there,
added Melinda Gates. You said that's you and Melinda?
That's me and Melinda
Josh,
right there.
You better stop it.
I invited some of my friends.
Okay, hold on. Look, I told you I had a second one, though, right? Okay, this is me right here. Look at my last one I sent. Now, look. It says, sorry to hear that you and What's-Her-Face broke up.
What's-Her-Face?
That's a shame she couldn't love you right. You need a real woman in your life. Let me know when you're ready. Hey, Bill! You better come over here with them billions.
Is that you, Arsenio Hall?
Arsenio Hall, don't come to me. That's my favorite movie. I love it.
I'm
be like, Bill, she can't love you like I love you,
but
baby, and you know it's true.
That's my name for Melinda.
Look, not M. Look, we love you for watching tomorrow. We know exactly where you're going to be.
Right here with us watching Cribs in the CLE.
See you tomorrow. Call me, Bill.
man. No,
I'm just playing,
stop.
baby.
No, I'm gone.